and welcome. You're watching Don Bosco Media Network. This is Mona Lisa Rambai presenting to you the news and events from Meghalaya. Here are the headlines for today. Pope Francis concludes East Asian pilgrimage with joyful mass in Singapore. Elephant calf found dead in Assam field. Electrocution suspected. State government distributes vehicles for agricultural support in West Khasi Hills. And Nongpo leaders urge increased police patrols amid rising crime. And now the news in detail. On September 12th, over 50,000 Catholics gathered at the National Stadium in Singapore for a mass celebrated by Pope Francis, marking the conclusion of his pilgrimage across East Asia. The event saw a diverse assembly including children, parents and youth who received blessings from the Pope. His visit was also a moment of encouragement for the sick and those with disabilities. During his homily, Pope Francis lauded the vibrant Catholic community in Singapore for its commitment to interfaith dialogue and its role in reflecting God's love. He emphasized the transformative power of love, stating, "Without love, there is no life, no power, and all works are in vain." He praised the sacrifices of Singapore's parents, youth, and leaders for the contributions to peace and development in the country. The Pope also reminded attendees of the importance of acknowledging God as the source of their blessings and the need to share their prosperity with others. He echoed the sentiments of Pope John Paul II, advocating for mutual respect across differences.
Which a few of us who were there yesterday wanted to also have but you did joy, I think it's really, when he comes, you can sense the joy he brings, right? And when Friar talked about how they're gathered and it's the gathering of all of us at Mass, I think what's beautiful now is the joy and the thanksgiving we're bringing to this place together. It's really a period of everyone experiencing this joyful moment of thanksgiving for hope.
And it's so absolute profound joy filling the stadium right now with the coming of the Holy Father. As you can see live pictures, he is greeting all the little children.
Gli uomini e donne uniti gli uni
of
agli
men
altri
and women
in una
united
comunità
with one
di
another in
cittadini
community,
dediti al loro paese,
of
di
citizens
madri e padri
dedicated to their
solleciti
country,
per le loro
of
famiglie,
mothers and fathers
di
concerned
professionisti e
for their
lavoratori
families,
di ogni genere e
of
grado,
professionals and
onestamente
workers of all
impegnati
kinds,
nei loro
sincerely
diversi ruoli
engaged
e
in their
mansioni.
various roles
E
and
ci fa
tasks.
bene imparare a leggerle
It is good
queste
for us
storie,
then to learn to
scritte
read these
sulle
stories,
facciate delle
written
nostre
on the front
case
of our homes
e sui tracciati
and on the
delle nostre
paths
strade,
of our streets,
e tramandare la memoria
and to
per
pass on their
ricordarci
memory
che
in
nulla
order
di
to remind
duraturo
us
nasce e
that
cresce
nothing
senza
lasting is
l'amore.
born or grows without love.
A volte succede che la grandezza e l'imponenza
Sometimes the
dei nostri
greatness and
progetti
grandeur of our projects
possono
can
farcelo
make us forget
dimenticare,
this and fool us
illudendoci
into
di
thinking
potere
that
da
we
soli
have and can be the
essere
sole
gli
authors of
autori
our
di noi
lives,
stessi,
of
della
our
nostra
wealth,
ricchezza, del
of
nostro
our
benessere,
well-being,
della
our
nostra
happiness.
felicità, ma alla fine la vita
Yet,
ci riporta
ultimately,
sempre a un'unica
life
realtà.
brings us back to one reality.
Senza amore non siamo nulla.
Without love, we are nothing.
La fede poi ci conferma e ci illumina ancora di più circa questa
Faith then
certezza,
confirms and
perché ci
enlightens us
dice
even more
che alla
deeply
radice della
regarding
nostra
this
capacità di
conviction,
amare e di
because
essere
it tells
amati
us
c'è
that
Dio
at the root
stesso,
of our capacity
che
to
con
love
cuore di Padre
and to be loved
ci ha
is God
desiderati
Himself,
e portati all'esistenza
who with
in
the
modo
Father's heart
totalmente
has
gratuito
willed and desired to bring us into existence
e che
in an
modo
utterly
altrettanto
gratuitous
gratuito ci ha
way,
redenti e
and who in an
liberati
equally
dal
gratuitous way
peccato e dalla
has
morte,
redeemed us and
con la
freed
morte
us
e resurrezione
from
del
sin
suo
and
Figlio
death
unigenito.
through
E
the
in
death
Lui,
and
in
resurrection
Gesù,
of His only
che ha
Son.
origine e compimento tutto ciò
It is in Christ that all that we are and can become have their origin and fulfillment. Thus, in our love, we see a reflection of God's love. As St. John Paul II said during his visit to this land, he went on to add the important point that love is characterized by.
Early Thursday, the carcass of an elephant calf was discovered in a paddy field near Pedadolba in Assam's Tikrikila region. Suspected to have been electrocuted, the calf's death was reported by villagers to wildlife officials from Garo Hills and Assam. The area, known for being an elephant crossing zone, has increasingly turned into farmland, exacerbating human-wildlife conflicts. Assam, home to one of the largest elephant populations in northeast India, faces a high rate of elephant casualties, often due to illegal live electrical wires set up by farmers to protect crops. Despite its illegality, enforcement against such practices remains weak, leaving elephants vulnerable in their diminishing habitats. On September 12th, the state government, through the Department of Agriculture and Farmers' Welfare, distributed 2 vehicles carrying agricultural products under the Prime Agriculture Response Schemes as part of the CM Elevate program. The vehicles were handed over to local NGOs in West Khasi Hills district, specifically to Wailong IVCS and Maushanrut. The handover ceremony took place at the BDO office hall in Maushanrut CNRD block. Methodius Dekhar, MLA Maushanrut, and RG Momen, MLA Rambarai Jirngam, presented the vehicle keys to Ranslow Maulong, Secretary of Wailong IVCS, and Johnny Linkoy. The event was attended by key government officials, including P. Yau Im, DAO Nostoin, Ba WB Marbanyang, DHO Nostoin, and Ba Reginald Kargongor, BDO Maushanrut CNRD block, among others. This initiative aims to enhance agricultural support and accessibility in the region.
Specific message kepada akan ayat ini dan dikali kepada akan teknologi dan dari kepada akan on bahkan ini program implementasi ayat dari kepada tiktok kerugian kecil ayat play dan pelat ini kali kecil ayat tiktok kerugian ini berseri dibayar dari kini kali dari kemudian sebentar masuk ini program tadi kalau pun pekerja awareness program ya baru kita langsung jong pada Nama kibuan di skim kibadan na department of health dan baka block dan baka agriculture department dan baka veterinary department dan baka fishery department dan kibai department kibaya ham dan kinosong sinong jong kene kadong betul kene kasakan kibai masuk sini betul nama punsin di skim dan kini di baka parliament ka plan nomor kim point sya kinosong sinong kibadi open masuk ada baca kimedia masuk ada baca jong kinong Jarang pun flight di Khubor sekarang di Jakarta kan jarang pun air mesin dari nong-nong atau kini objektif tu lah pun kini bicara activities dan itu kini bicara jingerap nak yang jawab dan kui kini nong-nong tidak ya kini nong-nong tu abang nilai cek officer dan nilai cek office hotel tem let's say kalau approach ke joni lah kalau lek wajib tip ke joni kalau bahak tak kalau kalau subhat dan sosial yang baterai office ban ai tip dan ban ai lalu kan air kecil besar. Ini kami kurang lah, nak kalian juga nak mereka serta, tujuh nak kalian kita kinosot nak, apa kalian tak approach dengan kalian sebagai ini yang kurang lah.
On September 12th, leaders from the Nongpo Dorbar Shnong and the Youth Wing met with MR Marak, officer in charge of Nongpo Police Station, to address the surge in criminal activities, including theft and drug trafficking in the area. The meeting, led by Silvestar Mensong, village headman, and Anthony Suchiang, village secretary, highlighted a recent increase in robberies targeting local shops. Mensong requested enhanced crime monitoring through regular police patrols during both night and morning hours. The Dorbar Shnong and Nongpo Youth Association members supported this call for increased vigilance. Officer in charge Marak acknowledged the challenges faced in tracking these recent crimes and confirmed that efforts are ongoing, including morning patrols. The police are working to strengthen their strategies to combat the rising crime rates in the region.
Patrolling, akabangin bu yakiniti ng apira, formip, namarga meja kejing satu yakidukan aginiti laidong, sen target update tiba saja man akapor yakiniti naik dep, di nilayo kejing kersan nai osi ba unai ka jinyaram antaban patrolling amtam he bede bede surba nang ta ka baar ngilayo ni kren ru abede kali tibala pen sange la penyang hungtei la slemba tena kaliang yo siru ila ular ban ai ke jinyaram bala kunong yo ni kren ba USP ka ba mi sale itu kam bat ka balai ha bede kene ke jing jaklia kanyut kanyar kajing bread jong niti nong snong nong song bukan di bade ni apa surok ya kini namar ba Dorbar Shnong terus pendu no ya kini di dustbin namar ba kalong ba isi ban Peit tam bade ada main road ya namar kata ila buru kajing penbek lang rangkat dari osi ya de ba kini ka jingkit ya kini nyut kinyar di bade nagiyin kali senong kan sawan arsin sitayau hakani ke compound bandum ya tinyut tinyar di bami nadi yang disan ku song watar ni tekini light di bangi ya yo bani kren ya yo wa tekini kren tu ya biang ha bari si bala ai kloy ini ban ai ke jirap kamtam me bede ne ko Dorbar Shnong Nongpo proper please.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm thankful that Dorbar Shnong have come to meet me here. Actually, regarding your concern about the crime on the road and in Nongpo area, this is our concern as well. We are also concerned about this rising crime. So, regarding this, we have taken some.
On September 12th, the Akhil Bharatiya Vidyarthi Parishad ABVP Shillong celebrated students who excelled in their examinations during an awards ceremony at Usosotham Auditorium. The Minister of State for External Affairs, Government of India, Pabitra Margarita, presented the honours. The event was also attended by Dr. Boston Bengal, Manix Imle, Dr. Sashan Kutlang, Khong Thorem and other dignitaries. The ceremony recognized the academic achievements of the students, highlighting their dedication and success in their studies.
From Sankadev Higher Secondary School, Ms. Iba Sumitra Chakraborty from Shillong Higher Secondary School. Iba Dabdim Biam from.
He was the 10th ruler, the 10th king of the kingdom. He was installed as a king in his kingdom when he was only 12 years old. And his father used to help to administer the kingdom. He was one of the freedom fighters of Northeast India. Why he was known as the freedom fighter? In 1826, British after concluded the Treaty of Yandabo, which gave them a strong hold over the Brahmaputra Valley in Assam and Sarma Valley, partly in Bangladesh, had also become the position of the British in that time. They sought to build a road across khasinews to connect these two regions. To ease for easier transport and strategic purposes. David Scott, the political agent of the British of the East India Company, he requested Tirot Singh to allow him to construct the road to connect these two regions via through his kingdom. But David Scott, he had also promised.
So viewers, that is all for today. This is Mona Lisa signing off. Until we meet again, thank you for watching.